Hey everybody, this week we're going to talk about who's happy and who's not so happy. And I'll give you a hint, it's broken down by age brackets. And in case you regularly read insurance company reports, you might have missed this one. So stick around with me to the end of the video and I'll let you know who are the happiest people and who are the least happy people. And it's got something to do with money and retirement. So that's why I'm going to spend some time with it, because if you're within 10 years of retirement and not quite sure how to approach it and what to do and where to go, you are my people. So again, stick around to the end, but let's talk a little bit about this survey. So Prudential studied and surveyed retirees to find out by which age bracket, who's happiest, who's least happy, and what are some of the causes. It's an important topic because let's talk about retirement for just a second. The largest chunk of human population in our lifetime is approaching retirement right now. The baby boomers are knee deep in it, and we've got about 11,500 people per year turning 65. And that's important because as they do retire, their financial habits change. So you have people who were typically paying into the system and financing these programs like Social Security, Medicaid, and all that. And now that they're no longer working, not only are they not contributing payroll tax, but they're also withdrawing benefits from their accounts and from the stock market. So that's going to have a large pressure, the likes of which factor into this conversation and cause some of this unhappiness. But please understand, if you are within this retirement window, you are the first modern generation to attempt to retire without a defined benefit pension program or full societal benefits. So it's kind of you gotta do it the right way on your own, and there's very little room for mistake, right? So if you're 55 today, you're twice as likely to be a part of a do-it-yourself kind of a retirement plan that's sponsored by employers. This is obviously not the way it has always been in the past. When you work for the same company for 30 years, you retire with your gold watch and you die 2.8 years later. That's kind of been the way of the past, but it's very much not the way that we are right now. So talking about some of the stats, this is the time where no one else is doing our retirement for us. So it's our own effort and saving and discipline that kind of determines what our retirement looks like. So what does it look like? Well, it turns out there's a big savings gap, and 55-year-olds today have a median savings of less than $50,000. So 10 years from retirement, less than $50,000 saved. Do I have your attention? This is the time that we have to start buckling down and doing the things that we need to do. Fully 2/3 of 55-year-olds right now are saying that they will outlive their money. And that's 59% of 65-year-olds and 52% for 75-year-olds. But the biggest group, 67%, is the 55-year-olds afraid of outliving their money. As a matter of fact, 35% of the 55-year-old age group couldn't raise $400 for an emergency in a month. So this is what we're dealing with, and we are battling through inflation right now that is wiping out the best of us. 43% of 65-year-olds have had to postpone their retirement because of inflation. Now, 1/3 of 55-year-olds are saying that they will plan on delaying their retirement because of inflation. So we set out to do your retirement planning. Could you ever have imagined where we would end up right now in the environment that we're in? And the reality is if you're within 10 years of retirement, you don't have hindsight to look back on. You have the future and it's unknown. So you have to make decisions about where you place your resources, how you approach this problem, because this problem is societal. All right, the math of it is we're being asked to fund or pay for 30 years of retirement using money that we saved leftovers during the 30 to 40 years that we worked. And I don't know of a society who has really pulled that one off. And we're coming to retirement's doorstep woefully unprepared. So that's the purpose of this video, and to get this message out there. And women, you carry a disproportionate amount of burden for caregiving for your family, and you have about 1/3 of the savings of your male counterparts. So you're also 3 times as likely to delay your retirement. And this is where I'm coming in to say, I exist to serve you. This is a rough game. It's played by very sophisticated people, and they win when they confiscate your money. So that's what you're up against. The happiest group of people, according to the survey, was the 75-year-old age group, and that's at a 7.4 out of 10. So 75 years old is the folks that are reporting the greatest degree of happiness, followed by 65-year-olds scoring at a 7 out of 10. The least happy, the 55-year-olds, 10 years till retirement, stressed out about how you're going to balance all of your financial commitments, your family, your money, and will you be able to retire? They are reporting a 6.2 out of 10, and they are the least happiest of all. So what does that mean? You know, we talk about retirement in terms of stocks, bonds, mutual funds, money, all of those things, but there's so much more to the game of retirement than that. The happiness factor is incredibly important. And half of 55-year-olds that lack financial security are going to struggle with mental and emotional problems in retirement, compared to only 33% of those who have the financial stability. So this is about happiness, guys. This group of people, you group of people, are telling us that you're the least happy, and retirement is the reason. Getting ready for retirement has stressed you out. And a big chunk of that age group is also reporting struggling to maintain relationships as they age and age into retirement. So one last time, if you're a 55-year-old and you have 10 years until retirement, you do not have the luxury of mistakes. We've got to get it right. You only get one shot at it. Ask anybody who's 65 and they will tell you. And the 65-year-olds are providing us the benefit of hindsight. So again, I'm with Hindsight Financial, and I want to help you build a safe, secure retirement with no market, no taxes, and no regrets. So if this is interesting to you, check me out at hindsightfinancial.com. Please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, comment on it, drop me a comment, share it with your friends. This is an important topic because if everybody approaches retirement as unhappy 10 years from now, we're not going to be in a very fun place to be. So don't be unhappy. Get that retirement going. Reach out. Let's talk. Have a great week.